What? Oh. Shabbat Shalom. What a lovely Shabbat it is. Tonight is Rosh Chodesh Heshvan. So we are officially out of all of the High Holy Day season. This Cheshvan doesn't have any holidays in it. It is often called Mar Cheshvan, the bitter month, because it comes between all of the high holidays and the brightness of Hanukkah, and there's just no holidays in this month. And so I'm hoping that means I might actually have a day off this month, but we'll see. So we're going to start our service tonight. Oh, and also because it is after Sukkot, this is our first regular Friday night service or it's my first Friday night service with you guys since Simchat Torah. So when we get to the Amidah tonight, we will start including in our prayer for rain, that this fall will be an appropriate rainy season in the land of Israel, and all of the ecological things will be as they should be, which I feel like in this end of summer that we've been having is definitely a prayer we could use, that the natural order of things calms down. So we'll start our service tonight on page 52, saying goodbye to the week and ushering in the Shabbat with Ashrei. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yahalelucha selah. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yahalelucha selah. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yahalelucha selah. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yahalelucha selah. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. We flip to page 120 for our candle lighting blessings, and I'd like to invite up any members of the sisterhood who would like to come up and light the candles and say the blessings for us. Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. Page 138 for Lecha Dodi. We will sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, And when we get to verse 9, I invite you to rise and face the door and bow to the Shabbat Queen bride as she enters the sanctuary. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Hishmianu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechuven elcha, Ki hi mekor habracha, Merosh mikedem nesucha, Sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, Kiva orech kumi ori, uri, shir daberi, Kivod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Bo'i v'shalom ateret bala, Gam b'simcha u'v'tzola, Toch emunei am segula, Bo'i chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Please be seated. We have now expressed how lovely it is to be in God's house. We've lit our Shabbat candles and welcomed the Sabbath bride. We're ready to segue into our evening service with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 263. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei rabba, Be'alma divrach yirteh v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'v'chayetecho beit Yisrael, Bagala, u'v'zman kariv, Ve'imeru amen. Yehesh merabba mevarach. Ve'alamu amne amaya. Yidbarach ve'yishtabach. V'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yinaseh. V'yithadar v'yit'ale v'yithalal. Shemei d'kudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran ve'ama, ve'imeru amen. On page 264, please rise if you are able for the call to worship. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed. Please be seated. Page 265, let's all read together in the English. Adonai, your majesty is proclaimed by the marvels of earth and sky. Sun, moon, and stars testify to your power and wisdom. Day follows day in endless succession, and the years vanish, but your sovereignty endures. Though all things pass, let not your glory depart from us. Help us to become co-workers with you. Endow our fleeting days with abiding worth. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. Page 266. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Ahavta, Amcha Ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shachbenu, ufkumenu nahasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed, ki hem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem negeh yomam v'layla, negeh yomam v'layla, ve'havatcha al tasir, mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. On page 267 is the Shema, followed by the V'ahavta. I invite you to rise or remain seated as is most comfortable for you. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha b'derech u'shachbecha uvkumecha u'kshartom leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim v'hiyot lachem Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. Please be seated. Page 269, let's read responsively. We worship the power that unites the universe, a promise of harmony for all.
Yet that oneness eludes our grasp as imperfection and evil abound.
Before our eyes there is a vision of perfection, order, and goodness.
There's evil enough to break the heart, and there's good enough to exalt the soul.
When will redemption come?
When we grant everyone what we claim for ourselves.
Long ago we escaped the tyranny of Egypt. Our people saw the power of the Most High.
We learned God's presence redeems time and event, so we celebrate this power that makes for freedom.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osei feleh, nora tehilot osei feleh. Malechutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe, ze eli anu ve'ameru, ze eli anu ve'ameru. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar Adonai, v'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov, u'ga'alo miyad chazak mimenu, baruch ata Adonai, ga'al Yisrael. Page 271. Give us a place to rest, O God. Shelter us in the long, soft evening shadows of your truth. You are true protection and safety, and in your presence we find love and acceptance. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch ata Adonai, haporei sukat shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 272. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat, lidorotam berit olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat, lidorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti leolam, oti leolam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat, lidorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz, v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, La'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. La'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. We have now come to the central portion of our evening prayer. The Amidah begins on page 273 and continues over the next few pages. Remember, in the second blessing, we're going to add in Mashiv HaRuach Umarit HaGashem tonight. If you are able, please rise. Adonai Sifatai Tiftach Ufi Agitehilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Umevig ula livnei v'neihem, Le'ma'an shemo be'ahava, Melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol, Atah Rab le'hoshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechalkel chaim bechesed, Mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim berofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melach, melech memi tu mechayeh, umatmiach Yeshua, ben emanat al hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol, atah kadosh Shemcha kadosh, ukadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. Please be seated. On page 277, you set aside the seventh day for your name, the pinnacle of creation, and you have blessed it above all other days, more sacred than all festival times. So it is written in your Torah, the heaven and the earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day, God had completed the work that had been done, ceasing then on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, and God ceased from all the creative work that God had chosen to do. Our God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest. Sanctify us with your mitzvot, and grant us a share in your Torah. Satisfy with us with your goodness and gladden us with your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Adonai our God, grant as our heritage your holy Shabbat, that Israel who sanctifies your name may rest on it. Praise to you, Adonai, who sanctifies Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Since last week was Parshat Bereshit, we were talking about creation with my second graders at Gesher this week, and we looked at this prayer and some of the other prayers that mention creation and things like that. And we were talking about what God created on each day. And I said, so what did God create on the seventh day? And they all said, Shabbat. And then one boy said, God didn't create Shabbat because he couldn't create on Shabbat. So it was just Shabbat. And it was really cute. Anyway, that's my Shabbat story. Page 279. Be gracious, Adonai our God, to your people Israel, and receive our prayers with love. Oh, may our worship always be acceptable to you. Fill us with the knowledge that you are near to all who seek you in truth. On the top of page 280, we're going to say the blessing for the first day of the new month. Our God and God of our fathers and mothers, be truly mindful of us and all your people Israel on this, the first day of the new month of Cheshvan, and renew in us love and compassion, goodness, life, and peace. This day, remember us for well-being. This day, bless us with your nearness. This day, help us to a fuller life. Let our eyes behold your presence in our midst and in the midst of our people in Zion. Blessed is Adonai, whose presence renews Zion. Baruch atah Adonai, hamachazir shechinato l'tzion. On the top of page 281, we read responsively. For the good in us, which calls us to a better life, we give thanks.
For the strength to improve the world with our hearts and our hands, we offer praise.
For the desire in us, which leads us to work for peace, we are grateful.
For life and nature, harmony and beauty, for the hope of tomorrow, all praise is the source of being.
For all these things, O Sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. Our God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'el lehodot. Page 282. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'necha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Baruch atah Adonai, amevarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom. We take a moment now for silent prayer. You might use the words on pages 283 through 285 or the meditations of your own heart. Yehi leratson imrefi vehegyon libi lefanecha Adonai Tzuri Adonai Tzuri Vegoali. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. We turn now to page 371 and turn our thoughts to those who are ill and in need of healing. On our Misha Berach list this week is Ricky Grant, Mary Kennedy, Brian Snyder, Molly and Gail Garifo, Edith Norman and Diane King, Skip Bracey, Denise Logan, Ruth Brenner, Ron Ely, Ellen Leon, John Kaur, Rosalind Cantu, Peter Winkler, Karen Thompson, Deborah Sondak, David Gilbert, David Nemero, Nancy Kronig, Alec Levy, Jeffrey Rubenstein, Dean Ashley, Ivy Bells, Bernard Strassner, Apostle Thompson, Rhonda Butler, Jim Pepe, Sharon Buell, Jean Walker, Gary Gentoff, Marion Finkel, Jennifer Goldberg, Rosenbaum, David Deutsch, Louis Perlman, Lee McCoy, and Eileen Milner. And if anyone else has a name that they'd like to share at this time, please do. And we hold in our thoughts all those who are still recovering from the natural disasters and tragedies around the world as well. You know, one of the people on our Misha Berach list was meant to have back surgery months ago, was lined up for back surgery when they were put on the Misha Berach list, and since the surgery has been postponed because of the flooding in Houston, the hospitals are not working at full capacity. So the natural disasters have wider impacts than we would even necessarily immediately think of. And so we hope that all those affected in their health in any way stay safe until everything is back to normal in those areas. The Misha Berach is on the middle of page 371. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach imotenu mekor habracha la'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And we also pray for the health and safety of all of those in our community who are active military, first responders, and peacekeepers, those around the world whose jobs are dangerous so that our lives might not be. On that list, we have Oni Hinanen, Joshua Ehrlichman, Martin Brown, Richard Rubino, Howard Mergler, Kyle Smet, Andrew Booth, Joseph Cald, Daniel and Bridget Stambowski, many members of the Nemero family, Pete Abelson, Jeremy Sharkey, Benjamin Hurd, Alexander Furman, Daniel Gilman, Curtis Miller, Rob Apgar, and Ben Farrell. And of course, we never know exactly who's tuning in from ships at sea. We don't know your names, but we pray for your safety as well. May the one who blessed our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel, bless those who are serving in our armed services. May God guard them and keep them from harm. If they find themselves in dangerous path, may God bring them back whole of mind and body to all those who love them. May it be your will, Adonai Tzevaot, to lead them to safety and to protect them from each and every enemy and ambush. May God make their journey successful, guard their going out and coming in with mercy and love, and let them be blessed to return home with life and peace now and forever. And let us say, Shabbat Shalom. This week's Torah portion, I mentioned last week was Bereshit, so this week is Parashat Noach. It's my favorite part about getting back to the book of Genesis is everything's very chronological and narrative and makes sense for a while. Mostly makes sense. So this Parsha contains the story of the flood and the ark, as well as, if you did not know, the story of the Tower of Babel is in this week's Parsha. And so given their proximity, the rabbis asked, why was the generation of the flood utterly destroyed, but not the generation of the tower? Because the generation of the flood was consumed by robbery and violence, while amongst the generation of the tower, love prevailed. Yet, we know that the generation of the tower were also guilty of some misdeed that upset God, causing their tower to collapse and their languages to be warped and their community to be scattered. So maybe it is worth asking, what was the love that prevailed in the generation of the Torah, of the tower? And what was their one tongue saying? I heard another midrash yesterday from a colleague, although he didn't attribute it, so I'm not sure where it came from. But he said that while the people were building up the tower, they were so frenzied about the project that if a brick fell from the heights, they would be devastated, that they lost a building tool. But if a person fell from the heights, they didn't care, because since everyone was of one mind, as the Torah tells us, they knew someone else would immediately step in and continue building, and there would be no loss to the building project. So if the generation of the tower was so consumed with love for the tower, or for the act of the building, or for the name they were making of themselves, without regard to the sanctity of life, then it would explain why they merited the destruction of their project and the scattering of their community. But at least they weren't actively violent, pushing each other off the tower, stealing each other's building tools, or some such thing. So it stands to reason why they would not be completely destroyed the way the generation of the flood was, for that's what we are told that they did. They acted very heinously and grotesquely toward each other. So, in theory, the idea of everyone speaking all one language, both literally and figuratively, that they all have a single idea about this project in addition to having the same words, sounds like an ideal community. But if that group endeavor leads to individuals being forgotten or uncared for to the point where they could slip off the tower and nobody tries to save them or nobody mourns them after, then it's actually quite troubling. It feels a little reminiscent of a Twilight Zone episode or any number of great novels, that on the surface of the story, the society is a utopia. Everyone gets along, the greater good is always considered, and everyone is determined to work together toward a common goal. But as soon as one character looks a little deeper, or voices concerns, it turns out that the world in which they live is actually quite dystopian. Everyone seems as if they are all of one mind because their minds are being controlled, or they have simply been made too afraid to speak out. And there wouldn't be so many such stories from so many different societies across generations and continents if it wasn't a real concern that people have. And that concern can manifest in many different ways. It's not always actually an oppressive dystopian government mind-controlling people. Sometimes, because we know it's nice to get along with our neighbors, we're afraid to be the person to speak out. And it's that sort of social nicety that can perpetuate that image of one mind or one language. And then sometimes bad things, especially hurtful words in particular, are allowed to perpetuate because other people feel it would just be too uncomfortable or considered confrontational to call someone out on their offensive behavior. And then the person in question continues to behave oppressively because they think everyone else in their position shares their point of view on the matter. So this week, as we keep in mind the dangers of being too singular in our ideas or our language, I implore you to please listen carefully to the language that you hear around you. And if you hear things that you know you shouldn't, call it out. Do not stand idly by bigoted or abusive words, for words can lead to actions, and actions can lead to much greater communal fractures than dissent might. Do not wait until God descends to see the tower of arrogance and scatters the community completely. Speak out and stand up, and may your own voice be heard by all. Amen, and Shabbat Shalom. And since standing up against the grain can be frightening, let us sing again Gesher Tsar Me'od on page 643. Remember that the whole world is a very narrow bridge, but the most important part is not to be afraid. Kol ha'olam kulo, Gesher Tsar Me'od, Gesher Tsar Me'od, Gesher Tsar Me'od. Kol ha'olam kulo, Gesher Tsar Me'od, Gesher Tsar Me'od. Ve'ha'ikar lo lefached klal. Ve'ha'ikar lo lefached klal. The whole world is a very narrow bridge, and the most important part is not to be afraid. The whole world is a very narrow bridge, and the most important part is not to be afraid. Kol ha'olam kulo, Gesher Tsar Me'od, Gesher Tsar Me'od, Gesher Tsar Me'od. Kol ha'olam kulo, Gesher Tsar Me'od, Gesher Tsar Me'od. On page 586, we turn toward our concluding prayers with the Aleinu. Mari, will you come help me open the ark? Thank you. If everyone else would please rise. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. Please be seated. We turn our thoughts now to those who are no longer with us. This week marks a yahrzeit for Mildred Miller, Milton Macy, Morris Rosen, Joseph Bormel, Paul Browner, and Judith Aronson. And we are still within the year of mourning for Nick Ralston, Elise Gibson, Norma Porter, Philip Brenner, Heather Heyer, Jackson Hunter, Susan Anderson, Carl Weissman, John Leo, Audrey Prince, Hinda Mursky, and Dorothy Bass. And if anyone else has a name of someone they're thinking of who is here with us in spirit but not in body, please share that. Our Mourner's Kaddish is on page 598. If it is your custom, please rise for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah be'alma divrach hirutei ve'amlich malchutei b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevarach le'alam u'almei amaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh v'yit hadar v'yit aleh v'yit alal shmei d'kudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran de'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabba min shemaya V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Please be seated. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. I'd like to call up President Jillian for some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
So I want to thank everybody for participating, that was able to participate in the portrait fundraiser. It raised a very significant amount of money towards the Torahs. So, and we're hoping to kick it off again next year in time to make maybe holiday pictures, you know, ugly Hanukkah sweater pictures for your friends or whatever. But it was very successful, and also we had the most successful sweatshirt campaign this past year, when our highest sales previous were 35, or 34, pardon me. We hit almost 60 this go around, so it was a phenomenal time. And we also purchased a few extras for those that might have missed out. So the reason I have a tablet up here is to show you what our next thing we're trying to do is. My mom's been trialing this on a 10-inch tablet. Not everybody's got the eyesight, you know, perfect eyesight, and our books are small and the writing is small, but she's actually downloaded on her tablet the prayer book that we currently use. And if you can't see it, you can make it bigger. We can bookmark the pages. So what we want to do is we want to raise the funds, and we've got a few people that are already interested in helping with that, to buy 3 10-inch tablets that we will download these on, and we're going to trial having those available for congregants that have problems with their vision. So.
You also put out the program,
Mm-hmm.
the animal net,
Yep.
for those who don't have animals.
Absolutely. My mom give me the information because I haven't downloaded it myself. So I think she used the Kindle app. Yeah. So we'll talk after and go, and I'll tell you, or get her to fill you in, because my mom's actually more techy on this one than I am. So, but real quick, I'm trying to think. I'm going to let you announce about the 28th.
Okay.
And also the adult education stuff that's coming up. November 18th is the next Tot Shabbat. Tonight was Tot Shabbat, Rabbi-led Tot Shabbat. Next, the 18th is going to be a Havdalah. I think it's a pajama event, so I might have to hang out and wear my pajamas. And I know there's more coming up that I'm not remembering. Oh, the dedication up on the hill tomorrow. 11 a.m. The Memorial Garden doors finished up the work there, and so we were dedicating the Memorial Garden up at the top of the hill. It's not just a memory garden for animals, but we did provide it for animals, because we are not going to put the animals' names on the plaques inside the sanctuary. So what we're offering is an opportunity to purchase a rock engraved with your animal's name. You can even do the animal's picture if you want to go that far. I actually have built a book back there because I couldn't get it up on the website that quickly. But if you're interested, the information's available. There's a form to fill out. Doris and I will do the ordering right now because we're working with a company. And there are 3 sizes. We don't want to have ginormous differences between the sizes of rocks that are available. So if you get a chance, the pictures about the Memorial Garden are up on the book. It's a little too dark to go up there right now. So, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll tack on to that to say I will be here at 11 for the Memorial Garden, to which right after, if anybody's interested, I'll be working on the playset. So anybody want to come and join? It's a stand-in good time. So I think that's it.
Okay.
Your announcement.
And tomorrow, in addition to like consecrating, dedicating the garden, which will be a memorial garden for our past pets, a common practice for Shabbat Noah, since Noah saved all the animals, is to bless the animals that are also living. So if you have a pet that is capable of leaving the home, don't bring your kitty cats if they're going to run away. But your dogs on leashes and such, bring them to the garden with us on Shabbat morning. We'll say a blessing over them, and it will be adorable. So do that. And then October 28th, October 28th, we're having a panel here. Friends of the Arava Institute. The Arava Institute is a program in Israel that I spent a semester with in undergrad. It works on transnational environmental projects with the hope of building peace through resource sharing. So we'll have an Israeli and a Palestinian here to talk about their more recent semester at the program, and a chance to hear what they or other alumni in the Middle East are up to now, and hopefully give us some peace, some hope for peace in the situation. So that's October 28th at 7 p.m. Okay. Huh? Oh, and adult education. We're finishing up the adult Hebrew class that started in the spring. We had our first review session, and we'll be continuing on with our Aleph Isn't Tough book on Sunday. If you just want to brush up on your Hebrew, you're welcome to join us. If you need to start from scratch, we're probably too far along for you to join us at this point. But please start emailing me suggestions for other adult Hebrew classes for the year. Once we're done with adult Hebrew, then we'll do something else. But I don't have more suggestions yet for what else adult ed you're interested in. So please do email me those suggestions. Okay, closing song. In light of the stories of creation and with Noah, recreation, we're going to sing This Is Very Good. If you know it, please sing along very loudly. It's more of a children's song, but I think it's fun and cute. It's on page 649 in the middle of the page. When God made the world and made it full of light, the sun to shine by day and the moon and stars by night, God made it full of life, lilies, oaks, and trout, tigers and bears, sparrows, hawks, and apes. And God took the clay from earth's four corners to give it the breath of life. And God said, "This is very good. This is very, very good. Man, woman, and child, all are good. Man, woman, and child resemble God. Like God we love, like God we think, like God we care." Shabbat Shalom. I hope we'll see you in the morning or next week, I guess. Join us for Oneg.